Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Nah, I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Nah, I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Nah, I get it go. Nah, I get it go.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, 45.
For the first time without and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Here I go.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ready.
They'll come up
Yellow
now
lady,
second
yellow
and
lady.
4 from the 31.
Pull it together. Check, check. Here we go, here we go. Lucky.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues
Ready.
to play him
Yellow
here in
lady.
the first half.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you follow him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Complete.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11
Really?
on the play.
Really? Did we
First
just see
down,
that?
New Orleans.
That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Alvin Kamara
12 more yards
on the
there
carry.
and another first down.
Kendall
Relatively small
Sheffield
sample
on the
size, but
tackle.
that's his longest run of the
A
first
gain of
quarter.
12.
Bounced it out to the outside to
And
make
the
it
Saints
successful.
And to
first
get there,
down.
you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets
Ready,
there.
5-8, 5-8. Mike, 45. Record. 45's the mic. You.
From midfield, here's Breeze. He'll set up the screen out of Kamara. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something
It's a
on
gain of
tape,
7.
or they
Brings
just have
up
a sense
second
with
and
him
3
because he's had a good week
at the
of practice or
43-yard
something in that
line.
area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 45.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Catches outside. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Complete
Gain of 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Ready? You ready? What we got? What we got?
There's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Breeze's throw is going to be caught by Sanders. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Saints.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning this first.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of the ball carrier. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's what easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And it's third down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Easy. 45. Mike 45. Nice.
To throw, it's Breeze. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. Try and run the option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Taysom Hill keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Falcons nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
59,
That'll bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Tom Gurley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal is get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now on second down, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
58's the Mike. Get him. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Base. 58, right over there.
Ryan now to throw on third down.
Get ready.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Falcons
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us to know one play, won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down and third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now it's Gurley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on third down, so they were behind the sticks. So they needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to hold on that first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kill. Check. 51, sub. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, sub. Watch the flood. Motion, bump.
Second and 1. Now Ryan. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
58's the Mike. Watch the backer. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Wait. Don't get nervous. 58. 58 is Mike. So we got man.
On third down, Ryan. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting a 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Kill. Hey, easy.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Ready. 5-8.
You ain't got nothing.
Breeze on the ball, gives to Cole. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Too little, Cupcake.
45.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
They're running it.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Get that ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be out inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Saints.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. I got him. Hey. Good.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild world. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Taysom Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14. Falcons, nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that's a final drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Tuesday. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Defenders giving chase, but
can't be denied, boy.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
What you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him
Not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Come on, baby.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, try to get your hands on the ball, you can be a little
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
He don't know no better.
On 2nd and 15 now. Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down back at the 42.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral most of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And that one goes incomplete on the drop.
Malcolm Jenkins.
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points.
The boost the defense gave them, going right out of the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Mustang 19.
45, Mike, 45.
Here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Hill's pass.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
19
And it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick.
A shotgun snap for Hill. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
4 down. Here we go. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Option play, and Hill will keep it.
87's me.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
It's our time.
On first down, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Camaro. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
On the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Complete.
Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They can just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Off the play fake, here's Ryan. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it'll be third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, defense.
They go play action now. Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to break down.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
Switch.
Hey, gun.
58. Get out.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
I'm coming.
Shift. 51, sub.
Again, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen early. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the running, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. The legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
But I think the ball's out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep
a very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's second and goal. From the 2 now. Second and goal.
58.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Third and goal. 56, right there, right there.
Wait, 54, stop.
Go.
Gun.
Watch out. Under crunch. 56 to Mike.
They'll try and push it with Gurley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6th, 4th and goal.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike's 56. Rip right.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they didn't move the ball as well as they wanted to already. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. Have to get there and not get it for the first time. Tough. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
4th down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Check, nickel.
I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Watch the screen.
Play action. Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. Really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mike 56! Mike 56!
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
It is good.
Not very nice, is it?
Makes the score Saints 29.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Young Wei Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's looking like they're going to get the victory here. And it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago. And they're trying to erase that memory right now.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on the situation. You can get the bulk of the guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Number 41 running room is he'll get about 3 to the 21. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Hill going to keep it on the option. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Get your swerve on!
Check.
Five to Mike. Rip left. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Stepping up, he's going to kick it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Sheffield on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Be a long day for you.
And that's caught by Smith. And bulldoze it his way through. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Tonight,
Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not?